little while back, I gave ChatGPT a skeptical thumbs down on the idea of jumping into the browser Thunderdome with the likes of Firefox, Chrome, Bing, Safari, and of course, who could forget DuckDuckGo? Well, the obvious thing to do then is to download ChatGPT Atlas, install it, and give it a trial. Let's see how it goes. Here's where it gets interesting. Do I want to import data from another browser? This is challenging for me because what I would really want is the ability to choose what I was bringing in. Do I want it to bring in just my bookmarks? Do I want it to bring in my browsing history? This should have the option to individually choose what I'm bringing in. So because it doesn't, I'm going to skip this. I mean, do I want to turn on browsing memories? Let's see what this says here. So how it works. So ChatGPT can remember details as you browse and can access your web history to provide more relevant answers and suggestions. You get to decide which sites ChatGPT can see. You can hide the content of a website from ChatGPT by adjusting the visibility from the address bar. You can view and manage your data. You can see your web history and browser memories anytime. You can also delete. Got it. Always private. Memories are private to your ChatGPT account. I think I'm going to skip this as well. Ask ChatGPT, open the ChatGPT sidebar on any website to summarize, explain, or handle tasks right next to what you're browsing. Okay. Make your cursor a collaborator. ChatGPT can help you draft emails, write reviews, or fill out forms, highlight text inside a form field or a doc, and click the ChatGPT logo to get started. Make this easier to understand. Okay. I do not want to set you as my default browser. You're all set. Welcome to Atlas. Okay, let's see. So Atlas just opens ChatGPT. Allow chat. No, I don't think we're going to allow that. So let's make this full screen. So it's a new tab here and we've got agent mode, best restaurants, Planet Weekend. Let's just go to like YouTube. Where's the browser bar? YouTube.com. And then if we sign in, of course, now because I've given it no access to my data, I have to pull everything in specifically. So let's go to like, why is it suggesting Macy's? Where's it getting its suggestions from? Namshi, NASA. Okay, let's go to NASA. So it's quick for sure. Well, NASA is not. Okay, great. Featured news. So Discovery Alert. So let's see what happens if we do this. Ask ChatGPT about this. Well, I mean, I kind of already said that I was asking you about it. So what have you got for me? Okay, so it wasn't really clear on what it was doing there. So if I go ask ChatGPT, summarize this article. Okay, so I would say at the time of this recording, not amazing. I can do all this stuff just without Atlas. I'm not sure what they're shooting for here. I feel as though we definitely missed the mark here. There's no real easily understandable address bar. Let's just do this, see what happens. Find the best restaurants, find highly rated. Let's give it a few of the options that it's presented. It's presented Moxie's in Lethbridge, Alberta, which I'm nowhere near. So it doesn't clearly know where I'm at. I don't know why it's chosen Lethbridge. So let's open up a new tab and let's go compare for, let's try that. We'll see, that's smart. This time it asked where I'm at because it doesn't seem to have my location. So it asked. So that's amazing. Let's try a new tab and let's go plan a weekend to get together with friends. Collect location. Start study mode to master tough topic. Wow. Okay. What is agent mode? What should we do today? I want to go to New York City and I want to save a reasonable amount of money on the airfare. I want to be there in March of 2026. I am an Avion member, so I'd like to use my Avion points. And I'm also a member of the Marriott Bonvoy program, so we want to use those points. Huh. So what this is saying is that you can use agent mode to actually log into various sites and do things for you, which is kind of great. But also, if people get into the back end of ChatGPT, if hackers ever make it in there and they make it into your specific instance of ChatGPT, this is saying that you would then be giving the attackers access to those sites as well as ChatGPT, which they hacked. So let's try, we're going to start logged in. We're going to fly out of YVR Airport in Vancouver, British Columbia. Let's say we're going to depart on March 3rd and return on March 10th. And let's say we want to be in Manhattan, close to Times Square. Wow. Okay. So this is kind of crazy, but it's going through a bunch of things here. Log into these sites. Wow. So I cut off my test a little early there, as you saw. We started getting into banking information and stuff. I'm certainly not going to put that on the screen. But you get the idea of what they're trying to go for here. I'm not entirely certain I love it. I will say that I'm a very tied to the browser that I use. I use Chrome and Safari, and I like them a lot. And I can get a lot out of them without having ChatGPT embedded. ChatGPT has a plugin already for Chrome. So this is an interesting decision on their part. You saw the browser. I'll leave it to you. Tell me in the comments whether you think it's great or whether they missed the mark on this one. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.